Hey guys, welcome back to Games of War. Today's episode we're going to take a look at my Wii U collection. Now, I recently uploaded my PS4 and Xbox One collections, and one of the main comments and questions and messages I got was, hey, do you own a Wii U? Do you like the Wii U? Where's the Wii U collection? Well, here it is, my friends. Yes, I do own the Wii U, and I like it very much. I got the Wind Waker HD bundle for Christmas last year. It was a gift. I really was happy to get it. And this is my thoughts on the system. Now, I've always been a Nintendo fan, not really a super fan, but I've always appreciated Nintendo as a company, and I think they make excellent games. I cannot stand the name Wii U. I think it's an awful name. It just doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't think it sounds right. I'm not a fan of the name. However, the console I do like very much. I think it kind of harkens back to the GameCube days, and I think the GameCube was one of Nintendo's best consoles, if not the best. I really do like the Super Nintendo as well. But to me, the GameCube was Nintendo at their best when they were hungry, ready to get back to the top. I mean, they put out awesome games. We got a new Metroid, we got F-Zero, we got Wave Race. God, I wish I'd make a new Wave Race or F-Zero. Imagine a 3D Wave Race on the 3DS or nice shiny HD F-Zero. Come on, Nintendo. Anyways, the GameCube was Nintendo firing on all cylinders. I think it was a great time to be a Nintendo gamer. In terms of game releases, I mean, look at Mario. They added an awesome backpack and put a whole new spin on the Mario games. Luigi's Mansion was excellent. The F-Zero game was great on the Cube. I loved the Metroids. The Fire Emblem games. The GameCube put out some amazing games. And even though it didn't get quite the sales that Nintendo wanted, I think it was a great time for Nintendo. And that's what the Wii U is taking me back to. Now, I'll admit, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Wii. I mean, it had some great games, don't get me wrong, but the Sub HD, and I just wasn't a fan of the control scheme, I'm not going to lie. I never really got into it. I did buy some games for the Wii, and I enjoyed some games for the Wii, but the Wii U is really getting me back into Nintendo in a way that I haven't felt in a long time. I think it's a phenomenal system with a great library of games, and it's only going to get better. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I have. Thanks for watching, guys, as always. First up is Nintendo Land, and I got this game for free when I got the system, and I think this is Nintendo's attempt at recreating Wii Sports for the Wii U. And what I mean by that is this is a pack-in game for most gamers that bought the system, and it shows the potential of the gamepad, and it shows off the pretty new HD graphics of the console. And while I don't ever think that this matched Wii Sports for that kind of wide gamer appeal that brought in a ton of new gamers to the hobby, it's a really good game. It brings together a lot of past Nintendo franchises, a lot of big Nintendo names, and celebrates the history of the company in different various mini-games designed to play with friends all in the same room. Everything works really well. The games are kind of hit or miss. There's more fun games than there are bad games. I think it's a great celebration of that Nintendo magic, and it is quite a bit of fun. It's great seeing classic Nintendo characters and little mini-games based around them. I think this game is a must-own for Wii U owners. Next up, we have Zombie U, and this is something you don't see much of anymore, and that is a third-party exclusive for the Wii U. I don't think this game did as well as Ubisoft expected, thus continuing nowadays. Very few third-party publishers and developers are making exclusive games for this system. I don't know why. I can offer all the BS reasons that companies give and people are saying, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. I think Zombie U is a largely misunderstood game. I saw some pretty average reviews. I did see some good reviews too, and I think it deserves those good reviews. This is a really desolate, violent, dark game. Not something you usually associate with a Nintendo console right off the bat, but I think it works wonderfully. Another demonstration of the gamepad and how it can be used. I really enjoyed Zombie U in its intense difficulty, its Demon Souls, Dark Souls-ish qualities. I think it's a very compelling game and a great launch game for the Wii U. This is Zelda Wind Waker HD, and this is the game that had me really excited on the Wii U. This is one that I was really looking forward to. I loved Wind Waker on the GameCube. Once again, Nintendo on the GameCube era, trying something new, a fresh, innovative take. The creativity was just running rampant on the GameCube. This game on the Wii U looks absolutely gorgeous. I know a lot of people say the Wii U is underpowered. For those that say that, take a look at Wind Waker HD. It is absolutely stunning in motion, and it is a nice reimagining of One of the better Zelda games in my opinion. I really enjoyed this game. I think it's a natural fit for the Wii U and the gamepad. A stunning game, classic. Wind Waker HD is definitely a must-own for Zelda fans or action RPG fans. Next up is Pikmin 3, and this is the continuation of the series that started off on the GameCube. What a natural fit here for the gamepad and the Wii U. This game looks stunning once again. I've never seen such vivid and lifelike lush forests and representation of giant fruit, and the Pikmin are adorable. It's awesome to see a screen full of these little critters running around. You have full control over them. A very unique game, like a breath of fresh air, very creative. I really enjoy the Pikmin series. Pikmin 3 is no exception, a very strong addition to the series. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a really underrated game in my opinion. I say that because I saw some of the reviews and they were kind of average. They were saying it's mostly the same game as the previous Donkey Kong Country. I don't know, I really enjoyed this game. I thought it was a blast with the two-player mode. I thought the graphics were mind-blowingly good. Once again, people saying the Wii U doesn't have good graphics or it's worse than 360 and PS3 need to have their eyes examined, because this game is stunning in motion. Beautiful colors, HD and Nintendo go together like bread and butter, like peanut butter and jelly, what have you. A gorgeous game, absolutely brutally difficult. The boss battles can kind of drag on for a little long time with not many checkpoints in between different phases of bosses, but I really enjoyed this game. If you played the previous game, you know what to expect with the difficulty. A very good platformer on the Wii U. This is one of my favorites. Mario 3D World. In my opinion, one of the best Mario games ever made. Probably my favorite Mario game next to Sunshine. This game, once again, with multiplayers, 2 to 3, 4 players, is just brilliant. Tons of fun to play. The levels are well thought out, very imaginative. Once again, a stunning game. Some great new suits. The cat suit was great. I think this game is a Mario game. It's charming. You know what to expect. If you like Mario, you're going to love this one. One of the better Mario games for sure. Hyrule Warriors. I was excited from the moment I heard this game was announced. I know a lot of Zelda fans kind of grumbled and were pissed off that it was a different Zelda game. It wasn't a true Zelda game, but I absolutely love 99 Nights and to a lesser extent Dynasty Warriors. I'm a fan of the big crowd-based fighting games. Hundreds of enemies on screen at once, taking out enemies by the dozens, 20s, 30s, 40 at a time. This kind of celebrates Zelda. Lots of great characters from this series, tons of memorable music, locations, all crammed into a Dynasty Warriors experience. This is a great game. If you like action games and beat 'em up games and you love Zelda, then you gotta own this one. I thoroughly enjoyed this from start to finish. Tons of unlockables, some great DLC. A must-own game in my opinion. Wonderful 101. Platinum Games, you know the drill. They make some of the best games anywhere, any developer. It's got that Platinum Games feel. Japanesey feel to it. A little beat 'em up with superheroes. It's awesome how you can do the real-time transformations, and it's cool to see your characters running around the screen. A very nice graphical style, some challenging gameplay, and it's not one of my favorite Platinum Games efforts, but it's still really solid. It's a nice exclusive for the Wii U, and I thoroughly enjoyed the superhero theme and the teaming up for different powers. Some great stuff here. Sonic Lost World, and I know I'm in the minority here, but I think this is the best Sonic game since Sonic CD. Those are bold words for some people. Some people just think Sonic sucks and his games are shit nowadays. This game is super smooth, the graphics are excellent, the sense of speed is great, and the fact that you have a run button, and it's kind of that standing running animation from Sonic CD where the legs go into kind of an H-shaped or infinity pattern. Some awesome platforming, some wall running. It uses like a Super Mario Galaxy-esque theme with the spherical worlds, but I think the gameplay is great for a Sonic game. Everything is super smooth, the graphics look great, gameplay is great. I just really enjoyed this Sonic game very much. I think it's better than Colors, better than all the previous efforts. Just a really enjoyable Sonic game, and I think the DLC is some of the best around. There's a Legend of Zelda themed DLC where you run around with a Link cap on in a Hyrule Field type level, and you've got a Yoshi level. That stuff is free, so you've got no excuse not to download it. I really enjoyed Sonic Lost World. If the recently released Sonic Boom was half as good as this, I'd have been happy, but unfortunately, it's not. Mario Kart 8. I'm sure anybody that's a Nintendo fan and likes Mario Kart knows what to expect with this. In my opinion, the best in the series by far. I enjoyed this more than any other entry. The 3DS version was pretty close, but this game, once again, graphics snobs and people that condemn the Wii U, you need to get your eyes checked. Look at this game in motion and tell me it doesn't come close, if not on the same level as PS4 or Xbox One. The game looks that good, even better in motion. Some great new DLC released for this. I love playing as Link in this game. Online, super smooth. Mario Kart 8 is a must-own for kart racer fans, Mario Kart fans, Mario fans. Excellent game in the series. Bayonetta 2, once again from Platinum Games. Nintendo saved this game from developer Oblivion publishing the game. Bayonetta 2 is flat out probably in my top 5 games of the year. Could be possibly one of my favorite action games ever. It's that good. I absolutely love the original, which comes in this package here, might I add, on a disc. Bayonetta 2 is over-the-top Japanese combat, crazy shenanigans, storyline out of control. But Bayonetta is just such a cool character. She's sexy, she's deadly, she moves very fluidly, her combos are awesome, the finishers are awesome. I just love this game, one of my favorites. Bayonetta 2 is one of the best, if not the best action game ever made, in my opinion. Absolutely must-own in every way. Like Mario Kart, like Super Mario 3D World, Mario games, Mario Karts, if you've played a Smash Brothers game, you know what to expect here. Once again, I have to say this is probably my favorite in the series. It's tied with Melee. I haven't played enough of this to make sure the definite, but it's definitely up there. Once again, absolutely stunning graphics, 60 frames per second, 1080p, which is more than I can say for a lot of the PS4 and Xbox One games, just saying. Just got this game today. It is amazing. I've been psyching myself up for it, playing the 3DS version. This is the definitive version in my opinion. It looks so good in motion. The stopping and taking the photos, just moving that camera around, seeing these visuals is just amazing. Awesome fighting moves, awesome roster of character. I also got some amiibos, as you can see in the front here. I got Mario, Star Fox, and Link. Hope to collect more of them. Collect them all, of course. The Skylanders bug is struck once again, but now it's with the Nintendo characters. Smash Wii U is just amazing and definitely a must-own. I'm going to be playing this for quite some time. So that's it for the Wii U collection. I do have digital copies of Mario U and Luigi U. I got that for free in some promotion somehow. So those games are pretty good, but I much prefer the 3D World. Overall, like I said, the Wii U is a masterpiece console from Nintendo, despite the poor name. It's pulling me back into the Nintendo family more than ever before. I'm looking forward to the future, Captain Toad, the new Yoshi game. I really love it. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this collection. Thank you for watching as always, and GamezOfWar is nothing without you.